Having mostly recovered from my cold that has plagued me for the last week, I actually left my house for the first time in like 7 days. It was intense. There were cobwebs on my car, actual cobwebs on my car, which I kind of left because I thought it was delightful. Anyways, so the reason I left my house was to go see Carol Morley's The Falling, which stars Maisie Williams and has Greta Scacchi in it. And I have like loved Greta Scacchi since that NBC production of The Odyssey that no one likes but me, with Amran Desante as Odysseus. Because Greta Scacchi plays Penelope. She's very good. That movie has a great cast, and I recommend it even if it's terrible. Anyways, so The Falling is set in 1969, and it's at an all-girls school in England. And it's about two friends, and one is starting to be sexually active, and the other is very cerebral and is like, and doesn't quite understand why her friend is doing this. And then shenanigans happen, and the one friend dies. And in the wake of that, the Maisie Williams character starts having fainting spells, and then everybody in the school starts having the fainting spells, and everyone's convinced that they're all sick from something, and it's, you're never really sure, like, are they sick? Is it mass hysteria? You know, I don't know. And then added to that is Maisie Williams is very, like, shitty home life with her mom who hasn't left ever, and she's not sure why. And her weird brother who's, like, half a witch, half into free love because it's the 60s. So there's a lot of things going on in this movie, and I felt sort of like it was too many things. Kind of like the one I watched yesterday, where there were just too many, like, facets to the story for it to really coalesce, and not enough character development for me to care about any of the things that were going on, about the individual people. But I like that we have so many films coming out nowadays by women about teenage girls, because that turbulent, terrible time that is being a teenage girl has very rarely been presented well on the big screen. I'm thinking, like, one of the few films I can think of by men where they really got it right was Rebel Without a Cause. Like, and actually Splendor in the Grass, both of those played by Natalie Wood. Natalie Wood really captured that terrible angst of teenage girlness like few actresses were allowed to do, you know, earlier in cinema. And now we have all these women directing girls and letting them just go all out. And I've seen several this year that would make a good, like, triple feature of just, like, oh my god, don't ever want to be a teenage girl again. My kitten is trying to steal my cookie. You cannot have the cookie. This is a cookie thief. Cookie thief. Here, say hi to everybody. Fanny. She's not going to say anything. She tried to steal my pizza earlier, too. She's a thief. She's a thief. Where was I going with this? Oh, so, yes, teenage girls. I'm so glad I'm not one anymore. The cinematography was beautiful. It was shot by Agnes Godard, who I'm not sure is related to. It doesn't look like she's related to Godard, but apparently she's made a lot of films with Claire Denis, who I've not. I've actually only seen Chocolat. That's the only one of hers that I've seen. I saw it in college. I know, terrible. Oh, she shot The Amazing Catfish. Also, that's a great movie. So, I don't know about this movie, It opened in the UK last year, I think, or earlier this year, and then it just opened in the States. Stop trying to steal my cookie. You can't have it. She wants that cookie so bad. I just filled her cat bowl with cat food. I don't know. She's crazy. So it opened this weekend in theaters, I think in like LA and New York, and it's gonna be on, and it's on iTunes, and it's gonna be on like widespread VOD next week, I think. So you can't come over on that side and get the cookie. She wants this cookie so bad. No, go away. I didn't think cats liked cookies. She wants it. I'm sorry. Another mess of a video. So this was Carol Morley's The Falling. Her other film, it's a documentary about the woman who died at the end of 2003 and then wasn't found until from almost a little over 2 years later, because she had like automatic payments on all of her stuff, and then finally when her rent hadn't been paid for so long, someone broke in and then she was dead. It's called Dreams of Life. I really want to see that because it's such a sad, strange story. So that was The Falling. Really, really good performances from everybody involved. Maisie Williams was great. I have not seen Game of Thrones, so I'm going in cold with her, I think. Greta Scacchi is always good. So anytime you get a chance to see her in a movie, do it. So that was Carol Morley's The Falling. It's from 2015. It's a little bit Picnic at Hanging Rock, a little bit, I don't know, Jawbreaker, a little bit of lots of things. Check it out.